Light. Hi, Joyty. How are you?
Hi, Virginia. I'm good. How are you?
Good. And I'm looking for, I think, Jason, right?
So can you please make Rachel the co-host?
Okay, I'm going to make Rachel. Sorry, we've got a few people here right now. Rachel D'Souza?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Rachel.
Hello, Virginia. Nice to see you again.
How are you? There you go. Hi, Steve. How are you?
I'm well, Virginia. How are you doing?
Very good. Now, this is an incredible addition. Joyty is a realtor here in Canada with Royal LePage. She is from Dubai, and we have here some incredible people, her brother, Steve Castro, and Rachel D'Souza, who are in Dubai. And this is an incredible situation because Joyty refers back and forth clients to specific developers, real estate businesses, and having these trusted advisors overseas, particularly in Dubai, is very advantageous for us. So Joyty is our point of contact here. You don't have to go anywhere else. And she's very active both in Canada and in Dubai. So Joyty, I'm going to leave this virtual screen to you. And the presentation is off. So thank you for being here, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Virginia. Before we share the screen and we start the presentation, there is a little bit of change, and I want to share with you all a little thing, a little piece, I think, just to bring a little liveliness. Steve, sorry, you'll have to bear with me. Can you all see this?
Yes.
Okay, so can you see Dubai residents can get gas delivered to their car at the click of a button.
Wow.
And this is a real video.
We can't hear the sound though.
Well, I'll send the link to this,
Yes.
but it's like it's a mobile app and you can order gas right at your doorstep.
Wow.
This is a little introduction of Dubai to you all, guys.
Service at the click of your mobile device, right? Now we can get gas delivered, not only food delivered to our homes, but gasoline. What I'm thinking this will come to Canada soon.
Hopefully. So now, Rachel, you can share the screen.
Okay.
And I would say thank you so much, Virginia, Buzz Conference, Buzz Media, and Kriya Global for giving us this opportunity to introduce Dubai to you all. As Virginia said, I am from Dubai, so I started my marital life in Dubai, and therefore I still feel nostalgic, even when talking about it, leave aside visiting the place. And I'm thrilled to introduce Steve, who is the co-founder of and executive director of Apex Capital, and Rachel, who handles our operations.
There's hold on, Joyty. There's some
Background feedback.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
now?
everybody please mute themselves?
9 out of 10 businesses aren't. You could write the whole thing.
Hello. Hello. Can we unmute?
Increase your confidence IQ. You know where to go. Happy time. Stop saying you're going on vacation.
Where?
No. Rokie's going on vacation. You're going on a business trip. What's the difference?
Okay, we have to see where this noise is coming from because everybody is muted.
Has it
Hello?
stopped?
It is stopped now.
Okay.
All right, and we will continue. If I can just make a note to Bella, if you can keep your eye on the unmuted buttons and anyone that looks like they shouldn't be in here, but we've been checking names, please, please take care of that. Thank you. Joyty, my apologies. You can continue.
No worries, that's okay. All right, so let's begin. So I want to introduce Steve, Rachel, who handles our operations, and we also have Jason, who has worked hard along with Steve and Jason, compiling this entire presentation together. They are our Dubai team, and we work hand in hand when it comes to investing in Dubai. Again, today we are here to introduce with some of the lesser known facts of Dubai, as well as what you already know or have heard of. I would also like to say that I completely agree with Mark's comments during his presentation that one should invest in the areas where there is a strong leadership and population growth. With this, let me introduce you to Steve. Steve Crosto is a co-founder and executive director at Apex Capital Real Estate in Dubai. He has been an agent since the onset of Dubai's freehold property market scene. And his career in Dubai real estate spans over 15 years. And he has made it to the 2016 first as Dubai's top 50 agents. Over to you, Steve.
Thank you, Jyoti, for that introduction. A big thank you to Priya, Buzz Conference, Virginia, and her team for giving us this opportunity to talk about this beautiful city, Dubai. So I was born and raised here, so my relationship with this country is very special. Like Jyoti said, I've been in the real estate industry since 2007, and we at Apex Capital, we have a sales force of 20 agents plus and growing, and each of them specialize in different areas of Dubai, be it off-plan or ready. I'm sure some of you have visited Dubai or have friends or family, or you must have heard of Dubai from any TV ad or flight magazine, maybe social media for the biggest this or the tallest that. Whatever the case may be, I want to show you the incredible journey of Dubai from where it was to where it's headed. So if a picture says 1,000 words, I'm sure the video that you're about to see now will say 1,000,000.
Incredible.
So you all now have seen the timeline, how Dubai has come up since all these years. And I want to add here that the Palm Dubai that was done, my organization, Dubai Dry Docks, that is called Dubai World today, I was an integral part of that organization. And when they were dredging, that's where it started. I was a part of that team. So I really feel myself connected with that project and with Dubai. With this, we come to now piquing even more curiosity for all fellow realtors here. Now that you have seen what is Dubai, let's discuss another topic, why Dubai? And so I'll say Dubai has something for everyone. UAE actually consists, United Arab Emirates, of 7 emirates. Abu Dhabi is the capital and Dubai is another city. And in terms of landmass, Abu Dhabi, which is the capital, is 87% and Dubai is 5%. And the rest of the 5 emirates make up for the balance of 8%. The UAE is a host nation of more than 200 nationalities living in peace and mutual respect. It is an incubator of the values of tolerance, peace, security, and multiculturalism. It is the trading hub having the largest container port on the planet, the world's largest man-made harbor called the Jebel Ali port. It has a world-class infrastructure, a modern city, and a futuristic one at that. No wonder 70% of the 500 Fortune companies choose Dubai as their regional headquarters. Dubai is home to 62% of the 300 global brands, while Shanghai has 53% and London has 51%. It is a city within a city to consolidate industry-wise businesses in different areas of the city, such as IT in Dubai Internet City, advertising news channels in Dubai Media City, commodities in Dubai DMCC, and many more. And it gives 100% ownership to any nationality. It is the 4th largest aluminum producer in the world, EMAL, Dubai and Abu Dhabi entity. UAE's golf courses are renowned as the finest golfing destinations in the Middle East. We have 22 golf clubs in the UAE. A total of 14 are located in Dubai, with 6 in Abu Dhabi and 2 in Ras Al Khaimah. Some of the golf courses are designed and named after the golfing greats like Colin Montgomerie and Desmond Muirhead, as well as Ernie Els. Let's go on to the next slide, which talks about the visitors by region. The visitor traffic trend has only been growing continuously. It's the 5th busiest airport in the world. And in 2022, it had 90 million travelers, out of which 20 million were visitors. Its strategic geographical location on the map makes it a unique destination for transit or tourism. 1/3 of the world can reach Dubai in just 4 hours, while most other in just 8 hours. Well, for us, with my experience, I would say it takes us around minimum 11 hours to reach there. Which is still bearable, I would say, provided all the luxury that we can see and experience. The UAE government and emergency response to services to the pandemic were ranked among the best in the world. It was a first country to open its doors to visitors during the peak of pandemic. It was ranked first in terms of testing among developed countries. And Emirates Airlines was the first to conduct pre-boarding PCR test with results in 15 minutes. It hosts important exhibitions and world-class events such as Dubai World Cup, Dubai ATP Tennis Championships, ICC T20 Cup, Dubai Rugby, Boxing Championships, Formula One racing, which takes place in Abu Dhabi, GITEX, which is Technology Exhibition and Trade Show, Air Show, and very recently the Expo 2020 that was hosted by Dubai. It has some of the breaking records as of today under its belt, such as the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa, which is 828 meters tall, world's largest shopping mall, that is Dubai Mall, and the world's largest indoor aquarium. World's only 7-star hotel, Burj Al Arab, which is an architectural masterpiece, is in Dubai. World's tallest hotel, Jibora Hotel. World's tallest residential tower, Princess Tower. World's largest indoor ski resort, Ski Dubai, located in the Mall of Emirates. World's largest man-made island, Palm Jumeirah. World's largest man-made marina, Dubai Marina, and world's largest automated railway, Dubai Metro. We talk about the safety. It is one of the safest cities in the world. You never need to think about safety here. You can keep your car unlocked or leave your trolley at the supermarket unattended with your purse hanging onto it, or walk all alone in the wee hours of the morning. That is the safety the UAE provides you. Listen to this, fellow realtors. And the other thing that we talk about is the future. This is a city which is built for the future. Most countries in the world have the plans of 5, 10, 15, maximum 20 years. Dubai doubles itself in everything. It already has next 50 years thoroughly mapped out, be it in terms of their leadership, food security and sustainability, and energy security. Day before yesterday, UAE tried to land a rover on the moon, but it was unsuccessful. It won't be long when it does. So once achieved, this feat will put them in the exclusive club and become one of the 5 countries to successfully land a spacecraft on the moon. So with this, we hope we have piqued your curiosity, and as the city has the luxury, beauty, nature, and simplicity in one package. I will now hand it over to Steve, who will talk about investment in Dubai.
Thank you.
Over to you, Steve.
So besides being a wonderful city, as you saw, Dubai is also a great place for real estate investment opportunities. There are many reasons why people invest in Dubai, and I'll mention a few, which is the main reason. So there is no capital gains tax. You invest today, you sell it after a month with profit, take it back to Canada, no problems at all. You don't have to keep the money in the country for a certain period. You don't have to reinvest it in some sort of government bonds or any of that sort. You take back whatever you have put in. Another reason why they also invest is for the rental income. They keep their full rental income. The only thing that they pay out is the service fees for the upkeep of the community, like the gym, swimming pool, the garden, the parks, cleaning, all that stuff. No tax on rental income earned. Currency stability. UAE dirham is pegged to the dollar, so you won't have volatile currency exchanges. Now, if that's not enough, there's one more thing. An investor can get a 10-year golden visa by investing in a property worth $550,000 US. And in this visa, you can sponsor your spouse, your children, your parents, and domestic help. Typically, a timeline for a property transaction is anywhere between 1 to 25 days. And all of this is done paperless. An investor can purchase an off-plan property or primary property from the developer from the comfort of their home, in their home country. Virtual tours of the show houses or models can be arranged by our agents. Now, on average, an investor can expect to get a rental income of 6 to 8% on long-term lease. Now, keep in mind that Dubai is 86% expat population, so the rental market is quite hot. Nothing stays, I mean, if it's priced right, Nothing stays for more than 3 weeks. It gets rented out. Long-term lease is a 12 month contract, and the payments for these leases are typically one upfront payment or up to 4 equal payments. Short-term lease, on the other hand, can give you 30 to 50% higher than long-term lease, especially in the areas of that is popular amongst the tourists. In the short-term category, the one bedroom does well on in the rental part of it. Now, in short-term, you have to pay a management fee unless you manage it yourself, and that management fee works out to be somewhere around 18 to 25% of the income. Owners required to get an approval from Dubai Tourism and hire a management company, and the rest is all the funds will come into his account. Now, just to give you an example of what kind of income you can expect, a 2-bedroom in downtown near Burj Khalifa, say about maybe 500 steps away from Burj Khalifa, would cost you about $750,000 US. And after paying your service charges, your net yearly rental that you can get is $45,000 US. Now, in the same property, you can fetch up to $56,000 US on an investment of $750,000. Now, let's see what $1 million can get you. $1 million is 5 times more square footage than New York and London, and 7 times more than Hong Kong. Dubai offers you a great value for quality and of assets compared to other mega cities in the world. It's already on its way to become a mega city, and the potential for appreciation is very high. This is one of the key factors for Dubai's success in the real estate. So since the 1950s, Dubai's population has been doubling every 10 years. And today it's a home to 3.5 million people who reside in 700,000 units. Dubai estimates that it's going to hit a population of 5.8 million by 2040. Now, if you just do the math backwards, that means they would need about 550,000 units to accommodate this growth. That means they will need to build about 25 to 30,000 units every year to cope with the demand. And here's a kicker. Some industry experts think we're going to hit this number by 2034. Can you imagine if that happens? We will have a major short supply. Also keep in mind that Dubai is only 5% of the country's landmass. Keeping that in mind, the long-term view for the next 20 years is on the upside. Now, the reason why I use long-term is because of the cyclical nature of real estate, the financial markets, the interest rates that affect the growth. But the trend is on the upside for the next 2 decades. Now, let's talk numbers. In 2021, seeing the size of Dubai, how small it is, the total number of transactions was 82 billion. In 2022, it almost doubled that to 150 billion. Just to put it in perspective to this first quarter, there has been an 80% increase of Q1 2022 versus Q1 2023. 50% of this transactions, 50% increase in the transactions, 12% increase in first-time owners or buyers, and out of which 45% of these transactions were from non-resident investors. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't have to tell you that Dubai is an attractive investment for non-resident investors. The numbers speak for themselves. We're seeing more and more people invest in Dubai and who don't even live here. Now, I'll give you a moment to look at this chart. While most major cities look like they're overheated, Dubai sits comfortably at a safe spot of fair value, as per the report of 2022 by UBS. Dubai has seen a significant growth in real estate since the COVID. Since then, roughly about 4,000 multimillionaires have moved to Dubai, which has kind of made the luxury segment highly sought after. Now, let's talk about the investor protection. Before 2007, 2008, Dubai's real estate market was a bit like the Wild West. There were no strict regulations for developers or strong protection for buyers. The market, when it turned in 2008, many buyers lost their money because of the projects getting delayed or canceled or shoved. But since then, Dubai has worked very hard to put in robust regulations in place to protect investors and also to safeguard its reputation of a stable, reliable, and a regulated real estate market. There's a real estate body called RERA, and they govern everything of real estate, everything from the brokers to an advertising or a listing, from a inception of a project or completion of a project. They monitor everything. But there's too many things that they have changed since 2008 for complete investor protection. But I'll name a few, which is very prominent. So any payments that is made by an investor goes into an escrow account. So if any project gets announced, they should have first an escrow account, and then an investor can put in the money to the escrow account. Now, the developer has no access to this escrow account. Another thing the developer needs to do before announcing the project, they need to have the land fully paid, no loans attached to it. They also need to have ready funding of minimum of 20% of the total project value. They also need to start the project within 6 months of announcing it. RERA has come in and put very strict measures on the progress of the projects. Only upon milestone completion, the money is released to the contractor of the developer. And only 5% of that will be given to the developer for marketing and admin fee. So after a project gets over, it doesn't end there. 5% of the project value is still held in the escrow after completion for 1 year. The reason for that is against any defect or any liability that is done through the construction. So technically, a developer gets their profits after completion. All the money that is there of the real estate investor is safe in the escrow account, and they are properly governed by the RERA. Now, some of these, I'll ask Rachel to speak about some of these projects.
I'm really sorry for the disruption up front, but I promise you it won't catch anything that I have.
Okay. I was trying to find out who has a cough, and I couldn't find anyone, but now I know you were sitting on the side.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. So here's our beautiful city from a bird's eye view. And this is just to give you an idea about the location of some of the projects that we will talk about and their proximity to some of Dubai's landmarks. Now you can also see the price points for what's on offer in these projects on this screen. So let me just give you a moment. Okay. So now that we've shown you what Dubai is and what can it provide to an investor, let's dive into a handful of projects that are highly in demand today. Dubai developers are announcing new exciting projects every 2 weeks, from affordable to luxury to branded residences. Branded residences, of course, have become very popular trend globally, and especially in Dubai among buyers and developers. Recently, you might have heard the Royal Atlantis was open, and the opening was performed by none other than the sensational Beyonce herself. We've got Fairmont Residences, Ritz-Carlton Residences, W Residences, St. Regis, Elisa, Cavalli, and so on. To touch on this segment briefly, branded residences in Dubai command a significant price premium over non-branded projects, typically between 25 to 35%. Branded residences achieve faster sales absorption driven by the added credibility and long-term viability associated with the brand endorsement itself. So buyers have more confidence to transact, as they believe that branded residences are more resilient assets in the long term with better chances of maintaining resale values due to their limited supply. But for the purpose of today's presentation, we want to focus on 3 areas where projects have been flying off the shelves within minutes of launch. So waterfront is certainly hot. This first slide that you see showcases Beachfront, which is located at Dubai Harbor, which is right next to the Palm Jumeirah that you would have earlier seen in the video and the map. The vibe here is that of Miami, Florida, with beautiful palm trees, sun-kissed beaches, restaurants, retail outlets, you name it. The views obviously are sea views, full or partial, depending on the buildings. Emaar is the top developer here because they have the majority of the building, and hence it's just taken the name of Emaar Beachfront. However, the 2 other buildings that you see, these towers were recently launched by 2 prominent developers called Damak and Shobha Realty. The Damak project, which is the bottom one, the 3 towers that are on an angle, it is actually a branded residence designed by Cavalli, and it's called Damak Bay. And the other one is Shobha Sea Haven. The starting price on these is roughly around, for a 1-bedroom, $790,000 US, and the starting price for a 2-bedroom is approximately $1.1 million. This is another waterfront living, but a little away from the Palm side. This is more in the downtown area, very close to the Burj. That's why you can see the view of the Burj. And it's a sustainable, walkable, self-contained megacity. The area is fully developed by Emaar Properties again. It's located beside the pristine waters of Dubai Creek, and it offers state-of-the-art residence and commercial buildings. For anyone who is in love with nature, this iconic waterfront community is spread over more than 500 hectares of land, and it inhabits 450 animal species, including the beautiful pink flamingos that you can see right there in the 3rd picture. The island district can house about 200,000 residents, while 700,000 square meter space, I'm sorry, is dedicated to the parks and open spaces. It has boulevards, walkways, and roads. Also, there are metro stations which enable residents to commute to other areas very easily. The self-integrated mixed-use development has communal facilities like temperature-controlled swimming pools, state-of-the-art gyms, and adequate sports facilities for everyone to enjoy. This is downtown Dubai, which is the home of Burj Khalifa. It's the most prestigious square kilometer and is often referred to as the center of now. This location is designed to provide very high-end accommodation to those wanting to reside in an unrivaled location. The area is home to Dubai Opera and is renowned for its cosmopolitanism and culture. It showcases world-class shows and is located right next to the iconic Dubai fountains and features dynamic facades. As the name suggests, downtown Dubai is the center of Dubai. It's constantly evolving at a very fast pace. It's home to many landmarks and world-famous attractions, including the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Mall, and the dancing fountains. The area is a hub for activities. The prime location keeps downtown busy throughout the year, and it's constantly attracting tourists, and there's always something new to do in downtown Dubai. The area is best known for offering a very luxurious lifestyle. Now let's move on to some community living, which is very popular amongst families, big or small. Damak Lagoons is a water-inspired residential project. So it runs along long, stretched man-made beaches and lagoons. It offers a resort-style living to all of its residents. The master community is made up of 11 clusters all around the Mediterranean theme, with architecture and interiors to mirror Santorini, Portofino, Malta, Marbella, Monte Carlo, Venice, Nice, Costa Brava, Ibiza, and Mykonos. This is an off-plan development right now, with each cluster expected to start handover from Q4 of 24, starting with Santorini, because that was the first launch. The later releases are expected to be completed and handed over in 25, 26, 27. You can get 3, 4, 5-bedroom townhouses here, and even 6-bedroom villas in some of the clusters. The community residents can enjoy world-class amenities such as all kinds of sporting facilities, tennis, basketball, paddle courts, jogging tracks, food trucks, dog parks, fishing decks, barbecue areas, you name it. You don't really need to leave the community. So here it is. These are just a few examples of the kind of developments, but there are multiple options, but it all depends on the investor's requirement, the purpose of the investment, and of course, the most important thing is the budget. Thank you for listening.
I hope you all have piqued your interest, folks. So this is something that is an introduction for Dubai and Dubai, investing in Dubai. If at all you have any questions, please feel free to connect. My contact details are here. And of course, Virginia and the Buzz Conference is going to send you our contact details. We